Hey there, my friends. This is Robin Hood, and today I have a 1 versus 1 that I played recently in Shogun 2 Total War Fall of the Samurai. So sadly, this is another medium funds battle. I seem to always get these when I do match made. Don't know why, but my opponent is Vasca5271, and this is the Shinano River map. And guys, I have not played on this map in forever. I used to get this map every other battle a long time ago in Shogun. It was just, I don't know, maybe the most common map. Does not seem so anymore though. So you can see my army. This was weird. I don't have it set for this. Usually match made, the max it goes to is large unit size, but this one had it as ultra unit size, so 200 men in a unit, and I don't know why, because it goes by the person who has the lowest setting, and mine was on just large, so don't know what that was, but it's kind of cool. So I have 3 Imperial Infantry, 1 White Bear on the flank there, hidden in the woods, and my 150 range Royal Marines. There they are with those funky chin straps that go below your lip. And I also have 3 Yariki and 1 Saber Cavalry. This is just kind of a standard, slightly mixed up variant of my medium funds build. You can see I have some units firing in here, but this bow key that he charged in is going to get wrecked. And I have a Saber Cavalry. And over here he has 2 Yariki and a Carbine Cavalry. Have my White Bears turned. Here comes my Yariki to fight in here, kill off the Carbine Cavalry first so that he cannot shoot at these men, and these guys are surprisingly going to hold while my unit that has destroyed those Boki comes over and reinforces, and I have killed this Carbine Cavalry. So I'm going to turn around and make sure all these guys are dead, and I'm going to chase them just a little bit to make sure that they stay routed. Generals in there helping out a little bit. But the rest of his army, he has got this Infantry de Marine. He has got Red Bear Infantry, 4 of them, and a Vermilion Bird Force, and his general. So that's what's left of his army. There might be 1 more unit, not sure. Don't think so, though. Well, there may be 1 more hidden. Not quite sure. Over here, I took my really depleted unit to chase down his one that came back from Ryan. We're going to get a charge in the rear of them, and that is going to be the end of them. So, yeah, that's not pretty. This horse was just kind of standing there. That's cool, bro. So what he's going to do here, he's going to march down and capture this archery dojo, which is a very smart choice. And this is probably the best map dojo setup wise for the archery dojo, which currently seems to be the most powerful one. People who have this dojo, especially if they already have a good army, you almost can't win the gunfight against them. It's just very difficult. So he's taken this, and look at this. This is a terrible place for the dojo to be, which is awesome. It makes it a lot of times it just goes ignored, and it actually takes some, you know, sacrifice to capture it. Now in this case I'm gonna let him get it, but I'm going to move my White Bear onto the ridge here where they can fire down at him. That's gonna be that. I have these 2 Yariki left, or that's a Saber Cav. Have another one over here though, and my general. Gonna move them up soon, and here in the center you can see my lines. Do have the 150 range unit. My Royal Marines, that's gonna help out a bit later. And over here, it looks as if he was going for the sword dojo, or it looked as if he was going for my cavalry, but he ends up going for the sword dojo. I don't know quite what. This Infantry de Marine, though, is 6 chevrons and does not have, what is it, 150 range. It actually has clan token reload skill. You can see 100 reload, so these guys basically have machine guns, which is kind of funny. But here on the ridge, my White Bears are firing down into this very blobbed up unit of Red Bears, and look at that massacre. That is terrible right there. Sucks to be them. They are actually firing back, but I have the better position by far. So you can see them getting mowed down there, and that's going to be the end of that unit. There they go. Yeah, I did not actually zoom in on that during the battle. I just know my guys got a ton of kills there, so did not quite know what for. So over here, this was interesting.
Sir.
I sent my Yariki in on the flank and got a really nice charge, but as they were withdrawing, he killed just about all of them because infantry is extremely powerful against cavalry. And only half of my unit is gone about, and they rout, and they are not going to come back. So, you know, that's kind of annoying. Then I got in a charge, which for some reason slowed down immediately here with the Saber Cavalry, which is the one unit that could maybe take this on in melee. And I don't know if these guys, since they have guns and bayonets, or it looks like they actually use swords, why they get such a bonus versus cavalry. But where a Katana Cavalry would wreck, for example, a Nodachi or a Katana Samurai, when you charge into any infantry unit with Saber Cav, it seems to take just about all of them to kill it. Now, it does not help that he sent his general in here and is shooting them up. But my Saber Cav is going to rout, and I did kill quite a few of these guys, but that was kind of a mistake, slight waste of my cavalry. So, you know, that's the one thing I did not do 100% correctly there. And now I am going to take the archery dojo away from him, shifting my men so that when these troops come over, I can fire at them. How much did these guys lose? These guys barely lost anyone compared to what they killed right there. And this is when my 150 range Marines are going to come forward and open up. And my general stuff is still back there. I'm going to bring them forward soon. But check out this opening volley. I believe it's on these guys. Yep. So there you can see it. Tons of these guys dropped. And my Royal Marine with their incredibly fast reload is just going to go to town on this unit. And this Vermilion Bird Force is going to go down. Now at this point, there's no need for me to move up and attack him. I have the extended range. Really, right now, he had two options. Well, three, but one of them, I mean, doesn't even really count. And that's what he's doing, is standing here and taking the fire. So you can see how quickly I just slaughtered that unit. He could either have A, drop back behind the hill and made me cross, and then we would be, you know, at an even range. Or he could have marched forward and fought back, but he didn't do either. So now my units, my general is sitting here, and my Royal Marines are going to open fire on this Red Bear infantry. And over here, these men are moving forward. My White Bears are not doing the best, but they do kill his general, which is going to help morale-wise. These guys are still over here. You can see these men. My general moved forward and is actually firing, so I have to move my Royal Marines in front of them to make sure that they don't kill my general when they fire. But you can see them there firing, and they should turn and open fire themselves now. So look at that volley. These guys are going to get shredded very quickly. Yeah, just very quickly losing their numbers. Over here, this is the one flank he really kind of has an advantage on. He now has the ridge and is going to get the first shot, and my men are going to return fire in a second. This is my Shogun infantry. One of them I have. But at this point, the battle is pretty much over. I did have one cav unit left behind him, and he did turn and shoot that up, but it doesn't matter because I have tons of infantry left, and my White Bears came back from routing, and they are going to run back over here. So at this point, he really doesn't have much left. He's just got this unit, which is going to in turn get shredded, and this Vermilion Bird Force, which is pretty much nothing. So I'm just sending my general forward, and he's going to shoot up the last of these men, and these guys rout here. So that's going to be the end of that battle. Let's take a look at the stats here. But yeah, guys, I don't know why I always get medium funds. The next battle out of the 3 I played, and the reason I only have 3 replays is because if you watched my last video, my game files got glitched, and it I got a glitch where the game would not go past the loading screen, and every time I gave it like a week of sitting there hoping it would open, but in the end I had to delete all of my files and reinstall the game, which sucked. So I have to start the campaign over, that series. I have to get all my replays back. Thank God for Steam Cloud, or I would have had to make a new avatar. But nope, still have my army. So we'll take a look at the unit stats here. See, my White Bears actually did the best kill-wise, but my Royal Marines got the most kills without losing anybody. General also did very well. Rest of the units, there's that. These guys didn't even fight, they just lost a few men. And yeah, it's that. His Infantry de Marine did the best, and his general. Rest of his army just kind of died, but good game to him, and I will see you guys next time with more.